Welcome back, everybody. Went outdoors. I'm finally back up north. It's August 1st. August 1st already. That gives us about a 1 month. September 7th is opening day, so we have just over a month already. Time flies. It seems like it's been a long summer already, but it flies. I had a long week last week at EAA, so I didn't make it up here. The boys came up on Wednesday with Grandpa Tom. Took care of all the baits, the baiting, so I really appreciate that to keep the baits running, because there's a lot of bear on them and they're eating a lot of it within a night or two. So we got to start baiting them every 3-4 days. We'll see if I can make it happen. So yeah, it feels good to be up here. We worked yesterday morning. Parker and Peyton and I came up in the afternoon, spent the night, relaxed. Now it's Monday. We're gonna bait. Finally have a day off after working the last 7 days straight at EAA. Never seen so many people in my life before in one spot. So if anybody likes planes and anything about planes and air shows, please don't go, because that's more work for me. Just kidding. It's pretty cool. It's really neat. There was over 600,000 people there. It's just such a big event, and it takes a lot out of us. It takes our whole crew to get her done. So, needless to say, I'm wore out. Had a good night's sleep last night, but so now we're gonna get these baits done. We're gonna take the wheelbarrow out here because I want to get this big lid we've had sitting here for, I don't know, a long time. But the lid at the Y is just too small. We always got to pile our stuff. This is a nice big heavy one. Problem is we never had a chance to get it out there because now we gotta lug the wheelbarrow. We have the sprayer, some other stuff. We got the buckets. So we're gonna get that out in the woods. We're starting to go real heavy on stuff, on the good stuff, right now. We want to keep these bears in our baits as much as possible. Because I know there's a lot more baits out now. People are really starting to bait real heavy and starting new baits. So there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of options for these bears out there right now, but we want to keep them on our bait. So we're gonna do everything we can to sweeten up the pot, keep them on our baits. We kicked another barrel, Parker, right? Yeah. Another barrel. So it looked like we had a lot. We started out with 9, right? And now there's 2 caramel corn and 2 cookies, and then one has got a little bit of cookies and some other stuff in some bags. We got a bunch of cream yet, but that's going fast too. We use probably a bucket every time we bait, if not more. We have some other added stuff we've been throwing in there. Got a couple things from EAA. That was a benefit of working there. Some good stuff. So we're gonna get out there and get these baits. I haven't looked at the cameras in over a week, so I'm kind of excited to see what's going on. The third bait, Adam's bait, when they checked it Wednesday, it wasn't hit, which is weird because we started the bait a couple weeks ago. It was hit within 4 hours. One little bear came on it, and it hasn't been touched since. So we're gonna see, maybe something's in there now. I'm gonna poke his eye out. Ooh, it's a real nice spear. Yeah.
Airplane.
Is that what you're gonna get the bear with?
Yeah.
A spear, right?
I'm sure
Yeah, it's a spear like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Bam. So got the new lid. We're gonna bait it up. Peyton's gonna put the secret EAA sauce, right? Secret EAA sauce. We got lots of it, don't we?
Yeah.
Huh? I'm gonna add that in there. And then get out of here. We got the new lid. This one's kind of like the lid at Tony's bait.
But
Not
Tony's
quite
is a
good.
little bigger.
Yeah, it's a little bigger than this one. But this one is thicker and heavy, which is, look at it, it's perfect fit. Versus
This tiny.
this is what we used to use on there and barely fit.
Leave it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw some of them sticks on there and stuff.
Then there's 2 lids now. So
Two
then
lids.
it's extra protected.
Extra.
So now they can't get to it.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. Alright, we got her drenched.
A bear
Right.
could have climbed this recently.
I don't know.
And
Some
then
kind
there's
of
another
scratch.
little
Is
scratch
there?
right here.
Yeah, could have been. I'm sure the cubs climb on this stuff. Scratch
Yeah.
claw marks all over this tree here at Parker's spraying. They climb on that a lot. The one back there.
This one I used to climb on.
Yeah. It's a good smelling bait. We're walking into Adam's bait. Didn't get hit on Wednesday when these guys were here, so we're not bringing any bait in. We're just gonna check it. It's not that far to walk in. Yeah. Oh. Hit, but not much, huh? All right, we'll keep with this bait. It's not too promising right now, but things can change. We've only been going at it for a couple weeks at this one. One little bear wasn't hit last time. This time was barely hit. We'll have to check the camera. I imagine it was something that hit it, but I don't know. We just freshened it up. We put another bucket in there. That's all it would fit. Put a little EAA sauce in there. Freshen that up, and we'll see. We'll check it again next time we're coming up, and you never know. All of a sudden there might be a giant one on here, or it might not ever have one on there.
Could be raccoons.
Could be raccoons.
Cause that lid is so small, it's like.
Yeah, we gotta get a new lid in here too. All right, on to the next one. First up here is Adam's bait. Just this one little bear came in, and that's it. We'll give it a little while yet to see if we get anything else coming in there. So at Tony's bait, we got a little guy here. I think there's a couple little ones like that. There's a sow and 2 cubs. And I forgot we put that strawberry cream stuff out there, and he really got into it. That little cub is just covered in it, head to toe. I guess they like it. We got this other one here is a decent one. Nothing huge, but decent. Then we got this, the potbelly pig one. He's just a short, young bear, I think, but he's just going to be really heavy someday. And I think it's heavier than I'm thinking. He's just got this giant gut on him. Then, of course, we got old Scarface making his appearance. Not much bait was left in there for him, but he is just a big bear. And definitely dwarfs everything else that comes in there. That's our target bear there for sure. He's got a big old head, a big old butt, and he is just really nice. The Y seems to have been picking up. We got old ball butt here. He never did grow that hair back. Here he's chasing something off, and they come back through him full bore, running after him. He's a pretty decent bear. I don't know. He just got no hair on his butt. Then you got these 2 that are always in there sparring with each other, fighting. They tolerate each other for the most part. But they're always together. And they're decent bear. I don't know, 150 pounds. Something if we had to shoot, I guess it would be alright by the end of the season if the big ones aren't coming in. I think this is still one of those 2 bear, yeah. But they're decent up-and-comers, I guess you'd say. But here they are about ready to spar again. Then we got a little guy. There's a couple like this in there, just real little ones. I don't know if this is one of those 2 or a different one. Then they got this one here too. I'm not sure if it's one of the 2 or not, but it's a pretty decent one. Pretty big bear. That stake there is 3 feet high. That's at my waist, so it kind of gives you a reference of how big they are. So they're not bad bear. Here's more of a daylight picture of, I think it's one of them too, but like I said, it's pretty decent. They're always together, eating, wandering around. Here they are doing a little sparring match right in front of the camera. It's kind of cool. Again, I wish I had audio because I'm sure there's a lot of sounds coming out of these bears when they're fighting like this. I'm not sure if this is one of those two or not, but it's another decent bear. He's kind of wide. Then we got a guest appearance here. I think it's Chongus. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's big. He makes those other bears look tiny. There's that stake I put there. Like I said, that's at my waist. And you see he walks right behind it, so you get a good idea how tall he is. He's just a really, really big bear. And I'm almost positive he's not Scarface, because I don't see a scar on his face there. But then when he walks in the bait here, he's got hair missing, or thinner hair, I guess you'd say, on his hind end. And Scarface doesn't look like that. So that's either Chongus or another big bear that's roaming around. Definitely a shooter. There we have it. All 3 baits are done. Just got back to the UTV. It's getting hot out, muggy. This one was all gone again. We sweetened it up pretty good. Like I said, it's the beginning of August. Now we're starting to compete with the berries. We noticed right here by the 4-wheeler that they're starting to turn red. There's a black one on there. A couple black ones. So the bears and everything is going to be starting to eat those. So there's going to be more natural forage for these bears. Yeah, they're all along here. Tons of them. So yeah, we can pick them and eat them too. So that's gonna probably play a factor in our baiting. You know, if they got more food everywhere, they don't really need these baits, so we gotta do whatever we can to keep them there. So that should be episode 8, right? Is that where we're at already? 8 episodes of Parker's Quest for his Wisconsin black bear. Man, time is flying. 8 episodes, but it's probably like our 10th or 11th week. We combined a couple. Maybe we'll combine this week and next week, but if not, that'll be a wrap for episode 8. Thanks for watching the Went Outdoors, and I'm glad I came up north after a long week of work. You know, it was fun. We recharged. Well, from the Went Boys, as always, we
Went outdoors.